Hi all, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will discuss with you how you can prepare for AWS Cloud Practitioner exam in 2 weeks time with free available material. And if you have to do it in 2 weeks, please be prepared to spend at least 2 hours on the weekdays and 4 to 5 hours on the weekend days, Saturday and Sunday. You can start by going through some free training available and the related slides and documentation. Let me suggest a couple of free trainings where you can start with. So let's talk about a couple of free training courses for AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner certification. So the first one I want to introduce to you is W3 School's tutorial, and this is very good. It actually covers most of the topics and it has corresponding videos as well. You can explore this. Videos are there and materials are there and links to useful documentation are also there. So you can see the video. I found that it is very useful. If you are already familiar with some of these topics, you can skip that and go to the other topics. So this is a very good tutorial. I'll give you the link in the video description. And the second one, if you would like to explore one more, the second one is the official AWS Cloud Practitioner exam readiness course. If you go to the certification page for Cloud Practitioner and if you come down, there are very good reference material here, including the exam guide, sample questions. I'll come back to that. If you come down, you have the exam prep AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner. So click on that, go there, and it is a video based course. There are videos, sample questions are there, and the trainer will discuss the question and answer, so it is very useful. You may not be able to complete both these courses, so you can choose between either the W3 schools or this particular course. It is just to get the starting point. So what next? So once you go through one of these trainings, so you may be able to retain only 40% of what you read or listened from the above courses. That is just fine. Please make bullet point notes about the key topics and services. Keep a Word document open when you are going through this course and keep making notes of the important points in a bullet point format. These notes will grow as you continue preparation, and just 2 days before your exam, you can just focus on reading your notes rather than trying to go through all the study material which you have already gone through. That won't be very productive. Okay. So if you have completed the first step of going through the initial free training, next you can attempt. There are 10 sample questions provided by AWS. So please attempt that and see how much you are able to score. So it is available here, sample questions. Click on this. So you can see those 10 questions and the answers and explanations are given at the end. I'll just leave it because you can see the questions anyway when you are ready. So that is the next step. In your first attempt, you may get just 40% or 50%, which is perfectly fine. Don't worry too much about that. Analyze the wrong answers and update your notes. Whatever notes I was talking about earlier, please update it based on your findings, based on your new learnings. Now you have to go to the next step, the step 3. Since you have already completed one practice test, let us go to another training now. This training is called AWS Power Hour. AWS Power Hour Cloud Practitioner. If you come down here again, Intro to Cloud, there are videos, there are links to useful documents. A lot of good set of information is provided, and there are multiple episodes. Again, I'm not going to open it. You can do that when you go through this. And this is very good material. That's what I have found. I'll just go to one video. There are live Q&A as well. So here is the video. Again, I'm not spending much time on this, but I just wanted to show you. So as I said, there are good videos, tips, Q&A, and links to useful documents. Again, don't forget to update your notes. So that is step 3 is done. Now what is next step? Again, we have to go back to a free test. In Digital Cloud, there is free test available. Let me take you to that link. So this is Digital Cloud. Link will be available in video description. So take this test and see how you are able to answer these 20 questions. Again, if you are not able to pass the exam, don't worry too much. Focus on learning from the mistakes. As usual, analyze the wrong answers and update the notes. So that was step number 4. Now, in the next step, again, let us go back to a training material. This time, I want you to go to a very good cheat sheet prepared by TutorialsDojo. Okay, so this is TutorialsDojo cheat sheet. Click on the menu here. You can see AWS cheat sheets and you can see exam study guides. Both these are good. You can explore this. Let me go to cheat sheets. You can see the compute services. Within that, you will see all the compute related services. You can go through the cheat sheet. There are sample questions as well at the end. So this is very good training material. Let me go back and let us explore the exam study guides. If you come down, you can see Certified Cloud Practitioner. Please go through that. So this is also very good free training material. You can explore this. And please take note that you may not be able to go through every line in these cheat sheets because you have very limited time, 2 weeks. So based on how you have scored in the practice exams, identify your weak areas and use these cheat sheets to go through those weak areas. And once you are done with this, once your confidence has increased, there is a free test provided by TutorialsDojo. Try to take that. So here is a free AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner practice exam. So try to make use of that. And after the test, as usual, analyze the wrong answers and update your notes. And I also want to introduce you to another very useful cheat sheet from Jayendra Patil. So here is Jayendra's cloud certification blog, and you can see here Certified Cloud Practitioner learning path is given. And if you come down, there are various topics, compute services, cheat sheet, storage services, cheat sheet, etc., which you can use. So that was the 5th step. And in the next step, I would suggest you to go through the notes you have taken. And then after that, you can take one more free test. And this time it is from Whizlabs. So let me just take you to that page. As I said multiple times, I'll give you the links in the video description. Again, you can try the free test, 65 free questions. Please try that and again analyze the wrong answers and update your notes further. That's about the 6th step. Now in the 7th step, you can take up the official practice test because by this time it is assumed that you are completely ready for the final test. So take up the official practice test. The link is provided here. AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner official practice question set. If you click on that, you will come to this particular site. You can find out the Cloud Practitioner official practice exam in English. You can search for that, and once you find that and click on AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner official practice question set. If you click on that, you will come to this official practice question. There are 20 questions and please attempt that. But before you attempt, I want you to go through a checkpoint. As a checkpoint, please go through the list of key topics which I'm going to show you now and ensure that you know what each service or topic is. Basic knowledge is sufficient. If you know the basic details about these key topics, you can definitely pass the exam. Let me show you the key topics. So here we have the key topics. Again, I'll give you this list as part of video description, or I will store this somewhere and give you a link. I'm not going to go through each and every line. You can do that when you get the list. But overall, it is the advantages of cloud, shared responsibility model, VPC, CloudFront, edge locations, CloudTrail, SNS, dedicated hosts, use of multiple availability zones, IAM, monitoring services, role, trusted advisor, encryption, direct connect, EFS. I'm not reading all these topics. I'm just giving you some time so that you can go through it. The next page, AWS Shield, WAF, Guard Duty, Inspector. Then this is the next set, DynamoDB, Global Tables. As I said, just see if you know what it is. Okay, if you know that, you are good. Elasticity, scalability, high availability, NAT gateway, Amazon Transcribe. This is the last page. So I will close here, but you will have access to this through the video description page. And once you look at this list of topics, and if you have doubts about any of those topics, what you can do is you can go to AWS Services Overview White Paper. I'm going to give you that link as well. This is the overview of Amazon Web Services white paper. It actually gives very brief summary of most of the services. So it is very easy to understand and be prepared for the exam. Now let us come back to the official exam page. I'm not opening it. You can open this and then try out this exam. Out of 20 questions, if you can get 13 plus questions correct, you can go ahead and write the final exam. That has been my observation based on my experience as well as my friend's experience. You need 70% to pass, but if you are able to get like 13 out of 20 in this, you will be able to score that in the final exam. Okay, so you will be able to complete this process in 2 weeks time if you are able to spend that couple of hours on weekdays and 4-5 hours on the weekend days. Now let us conclude. AWS Cloud Practitioner is a very simple exam. If you are able to follow 60 to 70% of what I have just suggested in this video, you can easily pass the exam. And of course, you can showcase this to your manager during the appraisal time. And I hope all of you get your promotion and salary hike based on this. Once you complete the exam, please talk about your experiences in the comment box. That will be very useful for other test takers as well. Thank you for watching. I'll keep uploading new videos. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Bye.